This week on the DMV Lacrosse Roundup, Thomas Wooten proves they are still the team to beat in Montgomery County. Andrew Spivey shakes up the typical lacrosse playlist.
I've listened to it before every game. It's awesome, and everyone else hates it.
And our videographers capture the week's most devastating hits, net-ripping shots, and passion-filled games.
I'm struggling for words right now.
It's all local lacrosse action, and it's all right here.
Welcome to the show.
To the Old Dominion and Coffee Stadium. Here's Woodson sophomore Ryan Wade avoiding a couple of Robinson defenders and putting a shot offside low to tie it at 1. Then Alex Barber with a great handle, and he puts it in to make it 2-1 Robinson. Big face dodge by Jeff O'Brien for the 4-2 Cavalier lead. Barber, inside roll, makes it 4-3. He's got a pair. Third quarter, Barber finds Cullen Keevan, and the Rams hold on to a 1-goal lead until Wade gets left alone on the backside, and he capitalizes. Neither team could get a goal in the final 11 minutes, so they go to overtime. 27 seconds in, it's Wade again, avoids 2 defenders and gets the hat trick, and the game winner. Robinson was held scoreless for the game's final 21 minutes. South County making a name for themselves this year, hosting Westfield, and this rip by Eric Scott gives the visiting Bulldogs a 2-0 lead. Tough luck for the Stallions on this play as goalie Connor Cunningham can't find the ball, but John Aversa can. 3-1 Westfield. Great cross-crease feed here by Michael Garcia to Brian Beal, and Westfield is up 5-1. Third quarter, here come the Stallions. Travis Gordon off the goalie's foot. Luke Gladys to Taylor Worth. Next face-off, Worth again from Mendel Cayun. Seconds to go in the third. Nice passing and Worth at the buzzer. South County down by 1. Fourth quarter, Peter Bassnight finds Kareem Gordon, and we're all tied up. 12 seconds to go. Travis Gordon from up top beats the long pole, and that's the game winner. Stallions come back from a 4-goal deficit. Crosstown rivalry, Langley hosting McLean, and Luke Salzer with a fake and a nice pass to Sean Ahern inside. Salzer and Ahern combined for 12 points on the night. This time, Salzer keeps it for himself. He's going back right. Nope, he's going left. Now he goes right and hits the button for the elevator. Salzer, nice lob to Ahern for the score, and the Saxons run away with this one. Salzer assisted on 3 of Ahern's 4 goals. Josh Sibio also had 4 goals for the 3-time defending state champs. Like us on Facebook where you can make suggestions, and follow us on Twitter for up-to-the-minute news and results. Mill matchup in Potomac where the Heights hosted Middleburg. Here's Patrick Martin for the 5-4 Heights lead. Great look by Victor Herringozo to Bobby Sheehan, who puts it in a tight spot. Middleburg goalie Jake Windle trying to make a play, but Sheehan is there for the pickup in the empty netter. Heights by 2. Middleburg charging back. Check out the one-handed assist by Tav Hafner to Harry Ruck. Ruck charging, sees Emerson Fennell. Quick stick goal. Ruck to Hafner this time. Another quick stick goal. Middleburg scored the game's final 8 goals in a come-from-behind win on the road. Later that day, a few miles away, Walter Johnson hosting Damascus. Wildcats jump out to a 4-1 first quarter lead capped by Jake Verner, who streaks in, throws a few fakes, toes the line, and dunks it. Second quarter, Damascus gets off the shot and pays the price. 7-4 Walter Johnson at the break. Jake Verner from behind makes it 9-7. He had 3 goals and 3 assists on the night. Fourth quarter, Michael Snodderly scores back-to-back goals and the Wildcats hold off Damascus 11-8. And now it's time for the College 30.
I think the first thing that you want to evaluate is
is this letter personalized to me at all? Does it reference anything specific about me? Does it reference perhaps a letter or an email that I had already proffered to the school? Does it reference my skills or where I'm from or something about me personally such that it's not something that was sent to 10,000 students at one time? If it is, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with getting one of those letters, but where you might want to go, what the next steps might be, are going to vary significantly based on how personalized it is and whether it's been personalized at all.
The College 30 is brought to you by Bramlett Consulting. We're headed to the Cougar Dome for our Game of the Week, brought to you by Motive Pure. Quince Orchard hosting Thomas Wooten, a team eager to avenge last year's 15-5 loss at the hands of the Cougars. First half, Wooten's Chris Cornelius on the ground ball finds Miles Rahm for the score. Then Danny Weinstein on the sweep hits Cornelius, who fakes and buries one. The story of the first half was Wooten goalie Matt Hoy, who turned the Cougars away again and again, including this incredible point-blank save. Second half, Hoy on the clear, feeling confident, heads downfield. He might shoot. He's going to shoot. No goal, but that's going to cost him. Marty Hine sees Hoy in front of him and realizes nobody's in the goal. Hine from his own half. Nothing but net. Cougars cut the lead to 1, but the celebration was short-lived. Patriots come snoring back. Rahm to Jake Mitchell. Austin Schoenfeld to Cornelius. Mitchell to Joe Kelly from the outside. Mitchell off a great pick by a wandering zebra. Rahm unassisted. And then Rahm to Schoenfeld for the exclamation point. The Patriots tame the Cougars.
We made mistakes. We threw the kitchen sink at them as far as our offense. And, they were the better team tonight. Offensively, we just couldn't get the ball in the back of the net. I mean, we scored 1 goal tonight, and that was our long ball from midfield. So
It was a bad play on the first part with me. I should have just given it up to the offense, but one for glory, I guess. It happens. Didn't get back in time. Marty, good player. I played with him over the summer. Of course, capitalized on it. Probably won't be happening again.
The shot at glory cost Hoy a shutout, but the Patriots responded with 8 unanswered points to close the game and redeem last year's loss. The Game of the Week is brought to you by Motive Pure, reinventing rehydration.
Madlax is DC, Maryland, and Virginia lacrosse. Check out madlax.com for tryout information for the DC area's most competitive summer All-Stars program and summer camps for boys and girls. Build a strong case with Madlax.
1, 2, 3, Madlax! To Fairfax, where Paul VI took a 2-0 lead over St. Mary's Riken behind 2 Connor Murphy goals. But then on extra man, Nathan Blondino finds Romar Dennis, and the Knights are on the board. Panthers on extra man, and Murphy responds. He had 6 goals on the night. Second quarter, Matthew Yates to Nathan Blondino sticks it high. Then Blondino to Dennis, and he sticks it high. Third quarter, Paul VI up by 1, and Blondino gets another. It's all tied up until Justin Chang hits Murphy again on extra man, and the bouncer gives the Panthers the lead once more. Fourth quarter, here's Connor Summer, runs past the defense, switches hands, and we're tied again. Blondino gets inside and buries one for the lead. 5 minutes later, Dennis with lots of room, and that should do it. The Knights win a back-and-forth game on the road. Potomac School hosting Episcopal. The Panthers holding a 2-1 lead when Armour Shaw takes a pass from Will Davey on extra man, and they're tied at 2. Episcopal takes the lead, but this rip by Matt Carney ties it at 3. Timmy Phillips from up top beats his man and gives EHS a 1-goal lead headed into the break. Third quarter, Davey, juke, dunk. Alex Prezioso charges in and jams it in. Then Carney, big shot for the goal. Adam Lynn runs through the check, cranks it, tied again. Prezioso's third goal of the game gives Potomac a 9-7 lead with 8 minutes to go. But the Maroon fight back to tie the game, and we head into overtime. Will Davey from behind, shake and bake, comes around for the winner, and that's his second sudden death goal this year and Episcopal's third overtime win. Yorktown dragging an 0-6 record into a home game versus Westfield on Friday night. That's Reese Schnippel taking a big hit and getting up to find Connor Rogers. And things do not look good for the Patriots. Down 4-0 after 1 quarter. But here's Kyle Harwood capping a 3-0 run for Yorktown when things are looking up. Down 5-3 with less than 90 seconds to play, and it's one captain to another. Jack Mayer hits Joe Crawford. Can they get one more to tie? CJ Fennell from up top says, yes, we can. But Mo Katz with a long stick, 12 seconds to go, splits one defender, gets hit by another, and delivers the knockout punch. Westfield escapes from Arlington with the win.
Sperry Tents, Washington, D.C. offers a range of tents, lighting, and flooring for weddings and events of all sizes. Working for Sperry Tents is also a great summer job for high school and college students. Visit us at SperryTentsDC.com.
On Friday night, Gonzaga faced top-ranked Georgetown Prep, a team they have never beaten. In the first quarter, Alex Corboy drives to the cage, takes a hit, and puts the ball in a nearly impossible spot. Second quarter, Kyle Shanahan stutter step, gets space, and ties it up. Prep with the chance to pull ahead, Liam Giblin on the doorstep, but Timmy Farrell from his knees makes a great save. Corboy driving, and Matt Billings leaves his feet for a punishing hit. Corboy wondering where his stick went. Bear Altimus unassisted, and Prep takes a one-goal lead. But it wouldn't last long. 1 minute later, Connor Reed working behind, and the Little Hoy is showing him a lot of respect. 3 players slide, and Corboy is wide open. Head fake, goal, and they're tied at 2. Fourth quarter, Gonzaga extra man, Corboy to Patrick Myers. Eagles take the lead. Another extra man opportunity for Gonzaga. Joe Fitzpatrick finds Myers, and he capitalizes. Later, Colin Giblin going for the ground ball, and Jimmy Kuzma brings the hammer down. Jack Cleary gets one here for Prep with 10 seconds to go. But Gonzaga wins the ensuing face-off, holds on, and the drought is over. Gonzaga knocks off Georgetown Prep for the first time in program history. Corboy leads the Eagles with 3 points, and Timmy Farrell came up big with 13 saves.
He stepped up Friday Night Lights, and he made big saves, you know. The poles in front of him believed in him, and he made great plays, and, you know, he got the game ball.
Someone had to step up and do it, and our defense, honestly, none of that this would not happen if I did not have that defense in front of me.
Don't look now, but it's time for Feed Your TV, the segment where we let you do our work for us. Here's 6-year-old Evan working on his crank shot. Not to be outdone by his sister, 5-year-old Shane, who's working on her inside moves. Do a little dance, Shane, because you're our winner. Free t-shirt coming your way. Submit your own video and you could be our next winner. And make sure you wear that t-shirt at Tommy Joe's. Feed Your TV is brought to you by Tommy Joe's Restaurant, serving great food in a great atmosphere, located in Bethesda. This week's player in focus, Langley senior goalie, Andrew Spivey.
My dad always coached Great Falls Lacrosse. He's always my coach. And one year, there was no goalie. And so he asked everyone, you know, who wants to be a goalie? And I was like, well, I'm 11 years old. I'll be a goalie. I don't care. And anyway, first season I was a goalie, we went undefeated on the championship, you know, U11A Northern Virginia Championship, which was awesome. It's like, maybe I could stick with this. And I did, and it's worked out pretty well so far.
We've had 2 sudden death games in state playoffs in the last couple years, and he's made huge saves to save the game for us. And I'm not sure how many other kids in that position will be able to do that. The old saying is goalies have to have a short memory. That's Andrew. Andrew doesn't let anything bother him. He is one of the most easiest going people that you'll ever meet, and he approaches his life, you know, like that.
This is my stick. It's a STX Eclipse. A lot of people are really superstitious about their sticks. This thing's just a piece. The band's Rebel Sun, redneck piece of white trash. I really like country music, but this is just a completely over-the-top, so blatantly like offensive, and it just gets me going. I've listened to it before every game. It's awesome. And everyone else hates it, but I love it. My best friends all play lacrosse. We played lacrosse literally since second grade. That's why we have so much success at Langley. It's because we play from Great Falls lacrosse from second grade until right now, and the results are right here as evidence.
He's been the greatest goalie in Langley lacrosse history, and I can say that even if my 18 years here, I've had great goalies, but Andrew's the best.
The Player in Focus is brought to you by Madlax. Madlax is DC, Maryland, and Virginia lacrosse. And now the rankings. In Montgomery County, the same 5 teams make up our top 5, but Sherwood leapfrogs Quince Orchard into 4th place. In Northern Virginia, the crown is still being worn by the Saxons, but Robinson is out at number 5. Hello, South County. In the DMV private, St. Stephen's and St. Agnes jumps 2 spots to number 1, followed very closely by Gonzaga. An undefeated SMR enters the picture at number 4. Overall, the Saints are the lead dog, and Langley jumps 2 spots to number 8. There are plenty of games between all these teams still to come, but you won't know what happened unless you stay tuned to the DMV Lacrosse Roundup. Next week on the DMV Lacrosse Roundup, we'll meet one of the region's top players. You never know what's going to happen, but there's a lot more excitement still waiting to be captured on video. If you or your team need game film or highlight services, or are interested in sponsorship, contact us using the information found at automaticsports.com.